the mindset that will keep you moving forward. So this mindset is basically you learn from everything you experience. You just learn from everything you experience. So me, for example, if I experience something good or bad, I try to see what's the lesson behind it. I try to be mindful about it. I try to reflect on this experience basically. If but it can be like the smallest thing. It can be like, I don't know, someone is shouting at me. It can be someone doing something good to me. I don't know. It can be anything. But I try to learn so I can really like experience, like, and not experience but understand things. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to understand people. So when you learn from everything, from every experiences, like, bro, that's how you get knowledge in the long run, bro. Like most people don't know that, like, they learn so much from experiences because there's a lot of lack of mindfulness and reflection, like, in this society, bro. There's a lot, like, mindfulness is gone with social media, with attention span and everything, and reflection is basically with attention span, like, no one's reflecting. Everyone's listening to music or watching a video 24/7. So that's what we got to understand is when we reflect and be mindful about experiences, for example, it might just be you on the car. I mean, just reflecting in the car of just what happened an hour ago. It can be you journaling. It doesn't have to be journaling, but it can be just like, let's say you went and played a basketball game and you just stay in the car, you don't listen to music or anything, you just reflect on the game. You see, and that's all you learn. You can look at things that many people don't see from your basketball game, for example. You know what I mean? So, for example, I think like 2 days ago I was like watching Naruto, and he said, like, not Naruto but Jiraiya, like, he said to Naruto, everything's a test, because like they had to like sort of run fast, and Naruto was like, why are we running fast? I don't want to go that fast. And Jiraiya said, like, everything is a test for a ninja. Like, everything is a test. You see what I mean? Like, everything's a test, so he learns from everything. If he gotta help someone, that's a test. He got if he gotta run so fast for like a couple seconds, that's a test, because he's gonna learn from that. He's gonna grow from this. Basically, learning is growing because you're just gonna get knowledge, and this knowledge from experiences, like, it's fully ingrained in your brain. Reading is like one of the best. Like, for me, it's one of my favorite things. Like, in terms of like getting knowledge and everything, but when you learn from an experience, like, it stays in your brain. Reading doesn't like stay, like, the whole book is not in your brain, just some parts of it. But from experiences, bro, like, you literally did it. That's why in books they say, like, go out and do the real thing, because you're gonna experience it. Like, I see, like, me in the past and everything, I wanted to get like a lot of knowledge so fast. I was seeing people like XXX Santation or Von Zukat and everything. They were like so young and like they had so much knowledge, and I was like, bro, I want to be like that. Like, I want to have a lot of knowledge and young and everything. But what I realized is, like, these people like probably experience the most. These people probably experience the most. What you gotta understand is also, like, maybe they're more mindful and more they reflect more on things and everything than other people. But what you gotta understand is, like, these people probably did what I try to do right now, which is like they experience stuff. They constantly try to experience stuff. You cannot get like all the knowledge in the world, like you read like 1,000 books in one day, bro. You cannot do that. It gotta be like constant experiences, constant experiences. It can be you reading a book, it can be you going out and just trying something. Like, that's why, bro, I preach so much, like, changing and trying something new, because you understand both sides now. If you went to this side and then you go to this side, then you experience both. You understand both sides, so you can fully like understand why people act this way, or like why is this thing like this way and everything. So like, if you're constantly trying to change, you're gonna learn. If you're constantly trying to try something new, you're gonna learn. You're gonna experience, and that's how you get so much knowledge in the long run. Like, it might take you 2 years, it might take you 15 years to get like to the sort of like knowledge you want and everything, but it will be worth it. For example, if you're like stressed, anxious, mad, depressed, or anything, or it can be even good things like, oh, you have your dream body, you have this and that. But most of the time, like, we learn like a lot from like bad experiences, I think, because what you gotta understand is, if you're, like I said, sad, mad, depressed, anxious, or anything, you it's like a blessing, but like not at the moment. It's gonna be a blessing in the future, bro. Your future self will be a blessing for your future self, because you're gonna be able to understand this sort of like state that you were in, and people that were in this state, and you can even help them because you learn from it. Like, you outgrew this thing. You probably outgrew this thing, and I mean, in the future you're gonna outgrow this thing. If, for example, you have like anxiety right now, then in the future, like your future self, when you're not gonna have anxiety, because it's not gonna be like this forever. If you constantly trying to grow, it's not gonna be like this forever. But your future self will understand people that were in the same situation as you were when you were anxious. Like, people, you're gonna be able to understand them, bro. And like, that's a thing like many people don't, like, they don't understand. Like, they see pain as like the worst thing, and like it's not never gonna end. But boy, you gotta be optimistic and like really see like the positive sides of things, because to be honest, bro, it's a blessing if you can understand people that were in the same thing. For example, me, like, I'm someone who like gets mad and everything, but I understand why people are mad sometimes, because I'm like, from my experiences, I'm like, I don't want to be mad, but I'm mad, and I understand that these people do the same things as me. That's why I don't bash them when they're mad. That's why I don't like insult them or say they're dumb because they're mad and for no reason, because I did too in the past, and I still do sometimes. So I understand people from my bad experiences. So that's it for the video. Hope y'all like it, comment, share, subscribe, and like, I'm out. Peace.